Hey guys, for all the details on this Yaki straight highlighted unit from Ashimaryhair, make sure to keep watching.
My rules, big moves. Y'all heavy on the tweeting. I'll disappear a whole season like, who said they looking for me? I'ma make you wait for it. Spend a few racks on a shopping spree.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing from Ashimaryhair, and you all know that I love their units. So of course it comes with that little gift bag, and inside the box, perfectly packaged. Let me go ahead and open this up and show you what's inside. So of course we have the unit. I'll show you this more in just a moment, but also inside the box we have this little mesh bag, and inside this mesh bag we have some little lace tapes. Also, we have this elastic band with the little ear cushions. These are my absolute favorite. Also, we have an edge brush, some gold and black bobby pins, very handy, a pack of lashes, also a little pamphlet about the hair and how to care for it. Also has their customer service info as well as their social media. Also in this little bag is a pack of HD wig caps. We also have this little zip box, and it is a jewelry case. Let's take a look at this beautiful jewelry that came along with it. 2 necklaces, a heart, and a little sword. We also have the Ashimary satin bonnet. And this, not sure what it was, but you'll see later. So let's go ahead and open this unit up so we can take a look at the construction, and I can give you all of the specs on this unit. So this is their highlighted Yaki straight bob unit. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And this is a 4x4 closure unit. They also have a 6x4.5 as well as a 13x4 frontal. We have the elastic band already installed, and as well as 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, also that silicone strip, and a drawstring. We love units with drawstrings. This unit has an amazing HD lace closure with the lace already pre-cut off. Length is 16 inches and full price is $193.90. Now I did pre-style this unit. All I did was just ran the flat iron over it to give it a slight bend at the bottom, but that is it. I'm starting my install with a black transparent wig cap, and since we already have the elastic band installed on the inside of this unit, I'm just going to place it around the back of my head and then place this back comb in the back of my hair. So just pulling it right over that elastic band and placing that comb in the nape of my hair. This unit is 100% human hair, and I think I said HD closure before. This is actually a transparent lace with brown highlights on the hair. So I'm going ahead and inserting those front combs in the front of my hair as well. Now this closure is free parting, so you can part it any which way. It came with the middle part, so I'm just going to leave it as a middle part. I'm going ahead and pulling on that drawstring in the back of the unit, locking it into place with that little knob, and I am going to tuck the ends of that drawstring in the side of the unit right there in the back. Now I'm just adjusting the unit on my head, and I see that there's this little tab here on the lace, so I'm just going to cut those off on both sides of the lace. Also, as far as cap size, this is a 22.5 inch cap size, which is like a medium cap size. Plus we have that drawstring in the back, so really it can fit all head shapes and sizes. And now I'm just using my comb to comb through the units. The comb is just gliding right through the hair. The hair is so extremely soft. I don't know if you all have seen my video prior to this one with the Ashimaryhair. Same texture, Yaki straights, but just a natural black color. I love that unit so much, so I could not wait to get my hands on this one. So at the ends of the unit, I'm just cutting to make sure that everything is a nice blunt cut down there at the bottom. I want it very, very full and straight and even at the bottom. So I'm just taking sections of hair and just cutting to make sure that everything is nice and even. It seemed like it was more like an angled bob, like a little bit longer in the front, but I want it to be all the same length all over this unit. Now, this specific unit does not come pre-cut with a face frame. However, they do have that option on the website if you wanted to pay an additional fee for a face frame. Wanted to give you all a close-up of this gorgeous color. So look at the highlight. It's not like a typical blonde highlight. It's like a chocolate brown. It is so gorgeous. And then another close-up of this hairline and the parting space. This is with me not doing anything to it, and I have on a black wig cap. So I'm turning around at this point just so that you can see all angles and the fluff and flow of this unit. Stiff wear. And these Ashimary units are just so good. Even though the parting space looks absolutely amazing as is, I'm going to put a little bit of my powder right there in the parting space. And this is just Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color 330, just with an angled brush, brushing some powder right there in the parting space. So this unit can be worn completely glueless. So I'm going to use the end of my edge brush just to show you. This is the unit, not glued down or anything. But I am going to wear this unit for the rest of the day, so I am going to spray just a little bit of Sebastian Hair Shaper Spray, which is a light holding spray just right there where the lace meets my forehead. And I'm going to take my Ashimary elastic band with the Velcro connected right there in the back around my neck, and then move this headband up to rest right on top of that lace, putting those little cushions right on my ears, super duper comfortable. And I'm gonna let this sit on for about 10 minutes or so. All right, guys, so I can go ahead and remove this elastic band with the Velcro in the back. So I'm just detaching the Velcro and then sliding that off. And here is what the hairline is looking like. Now, I'm so torn right now. I'm so torn. So if you all don't remember, I did this same Ashimary hair just in a natural black color, but that one had like a face frame. I absolutely loved it. Here's a picture if you don't remember, but I absolutely loved this unit. Like I wore it. I wore that unit. I wore it to events. It was just such a pretty unit. And I love the face frame of it. Now this one did not come with the face frame. Everything is all the same length. Now I did cut it down just a little bit here in the front because it was kind of given like an angled bob, like angled forward, like very much so longer in the front than in the back. And I just wanted it all one length. So I'm really torn on if I want to add a face frame to this one. As you saw, it took me no time at all to install this unit. I pre-styled it by just running the flat iron over it, just slid the unit on my head, installed the combs, and then just put a little bit of Sebastian Hair Shaper Spray just right here on the lace where it meets the hairline, and that was it. So here is what the lace looks like here in the front. I'm absolutely obsessed with Ashimaryhair's units. Like every single one that I have tried thus far has been a win. Like every single one. I think I tried like a wavy one, like a water wave curly units, and then the Yaki straight in the natural texture, natural color in this unit, and then now this like beautiful highlighted unit. Now it's not the typical highlight that you usually see where it's like a number 1B and then a 30 or 27. This is a very subtle, deep, like chocolate brown highlight mixed in here, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Like it's gorgeous. This is a gorgeous unit. I think I am gonna go ahead and add the face frame. I just love a face frame. I love a face frame, but I also love like a long bob, just straight unit, which is what this is. Oh God, I'm so torn. Let me actually take about 15 minutes, think about this, and then I'm gonna come right back. Okay, so I think I have decided I'm just gonna go ahead and do the face frame. I'm gonna stop thinking about it and just do it. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to take this first little section of hair right here in the front, and I kind of want it to be like very similar to the layers in the first one. So they kind of started right here, so I'm just going to just cut straight down and just add that face. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I did it. I didn't take off too much hair, but I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So again, just parting out this front and then seeing where it is on the other side, doing the same thing. So again, not too much hair, but it definitely like makes a difference with the face frame. Love it, love it.
Okay, let me go ahead and provide you with all my pros and cons of this unit. Also, I don't know if I said, but this is the Ashimaryhair robe that came in the box. I really wasn't able to really showcase it when I was doing the unboxing, but here it is. I just love the accessories that they send. This is my absolute favorite, this little elastic band with the Velcro, because it is so uncomfortable. This regular elastic bands just like resting on your ears when you're trying to melt your lace, and this one comes with these little foam pads to kind of just like rest on top of your ear. So it's not necessarily the elastic that's resting on your ears. You have some comfort there. So they really send out some really nice gifts. So love that. Okay, so as far as this unit, I absolutely love the texture. This Yaki straight texture is so super natural. It is a natural feeling texture. It is a natural looking texture. As far as the luster, it is a lower luster than like a silky straight. In my older age, I'm really finding out that like silky straight textures just really do not look natural on me whatsoever. Like my hair is not silky straight. It's never gonna be silky straight, no matter what I do to my hair. Even though I have a relaxer, it's never ever going to be silky straight. So this Yaki straight texture is really close to my natural hair texture, and I absolutely love that. I'm actually going to a concert in a couple of days, and I'm probably going to be wearing this unit, so you'll probably see some more pictures of this unit pretty soon here. I love the color combination of this unit, so it's not again, it's not that typical highlighted color combination. It's more like a subtle chocolate brown mixed with a natural black brown. So it's a gorgeous color combination. I love that this unit comes already cut in this beautiful like bob style. So pretty much all of the ends of the units are one length. So it's very full at the bottom. We all have gotten a unit that was super duper skimpy and thin and all that at the bottom. This is not that. This is not that. This unit comes very full all the way to the bottom. Now I did cut just a little bit off the ends here in the front to just kind of make everything the same length, because it was again giving like asymmetrical bob. Not asymmetrical, but you know what I mean, like an angled bob here in the front, and I didn't want that. I wanted it all to be one length. Also, if you want that face frame, you can just pay for that in advance, or you could just cut it in yourself. It's easy, very easy to do for yourself. So you can save that $5 and just cut a face frame in this unit for yourself. Again, the texture is just absolutely gorgeous. It's soft, it is natural. The luster is low. It is just gorgeous. Now I have not received any kind of shedding on this unit whatsoever. None, no shedding. There's no negatives on these units. There are no negatives on any of the Ashimary units that I have reviewed thus far. So yeah, so make sure to check out this unit, this highlighted one, and then also the other one, the natural black one, same exact unit. You could get it with either a frontal or the small closure like this one. This is a 4x4 closure. So either one. I think the natural black one you could get in a 4x4 closure or a 5x5 closure or the frontal. So a little more options there, but this one is just the 4x4 or the frontal. So make sure to get your hands on this unit or the natural black one. Either one is a win. I promise you, you will absolutely love the texture, love the color, love the feel of the unit, love everything about this unit, love the lace, love the gifts, love everything about this unit. So that concludes this video. I don't really think there's anything left to say. I'm going to insert a picture or a video on either side of me so you can see what this unit looks like in natural lighting. But that's it. Make sure to check out the description box. I'm going to put a link to Ashimary's website, a link to this specific highlighted Yaki straight unit. Of course, if I do have any kind of promo codes, you can find that down there as well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, send a friend, and I will see you all next time.